find the more wretched hive of...
Okay, that's not the intro. That's not the intro. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this touch grass style and just go in live mid conversation.
Right.
And it didn't work out that way. That's
okay. Well, not everybody has like the skill and artistic talent to do something like that. It takes, it takes practice. I appreciate it's your first time. So
okay. Thanks for taking it easy on me. It's of
course
my first time doing this, completely unprofessionally and just catching, it's just the two of us tonight. So we're not catching people off guard. So you don't got somebody just saying some real off the cuff shit. Be like, I didn't know we were live.
Every time they do that. Every time.
Well, we're just supposed to know, Thea. We're just supposed to know when you're going live.
It's
time to go live when, and just hope for the best. Anyway, I'm Iron Oxide. This is Theo Snodgrass. We're here for Ironcast. It's an emergency stream because we still don't have this show figured out yet, time slot or anything. We both had the night off with Make Me a Sandwich over on Devil's channel. Go subscribe to Devil's. Put on a suspension tonight because Devil didn't want to do it. That's pretty much it as far as I know. He had other things to do. So we're both here and there's a lot going on. So we'll get back to the conversation we were just having. We're going to talk about Sydney Sweeney, the controversy, everything going on with American Eagle jeans. Apparently the ad is dog whistle for eugenics. Perhaps.
Yeah.
And so we were talking, hey, we got Narza that showed up, I think.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Sitting in the dark.
Did we get you mid goon or what happened?
You got me mid gaming session. I was busy playing Minecraft with my friend.
I too play Minecraft suspiciously in the dark.
Yeah,
Why would I have my lights on? Why would I have my lights on?
Yeah, I try to play Minecraft with my friend at least once a day, usually right before I go to sleep. So it actually prevents prostate cancer to do that. So I'm on your side, buddy.
Hey, we don't have to worry about what I was doing with my mines and my shafts, okay?
Look, we asked for this.
Okay.
We started it.
I mean, it was better like this. We can go back to this.
There we go.
There we go. We've got two semi-professional older gentlemen and then some kid alone in the dark playing with Minecraft.
Oh Lord. It's just that really does look like the bedroom of a middle schooler in 2003.
Pretty sure that was my bedroom in middle school.
Shut up.
Would have been earlier. They would have been 93. So
it is cool. It's just full of VHS tapes and fucking GameCube games. It's just
no. I have one. I own one GameCube game.
Which
These
game is
Wii
it?
Games. It's Soul Calibur 2.
That's a good choice.
Well, that's
from that era.
I would have got. I think the two best GameCube games would have been the Twin Snakes Metal Gear Solid remake and the Resident Evil remake. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about Sydney Sweeney and the ad that has just
Sydney Sweeney and the Straight Maker.
Well, what does it say about a society when their biggest complaint right now is a cute white girl in a fucking jeans ad?
Look, I want to wear jeans now.
Might say we have things a little too good right now.
Yeah, dude.
No, sir. This is the sign of the Fourth Reich. This is the rise of Nazism in the West. How dare you minimize our troubles?
Yeah, that was
We're
crazy.
Gonna get into some of those.
Like what happened to when like ugly chicks would just be like, she's not even that pretty. Like what happened to that? That was what it used to be. When ugly chicks got insecure, they'd just be like, she's not even that pretty. I bet she's dumb. They had cope. They had go-to cope. They could go to cope without being like, she's a Nazi. And they didn't even say really she's a Nazi. They were like, this is
Well, they've been trying to get rid of Sydney Sweeney for a while because she's so fucking hot.
Mhm. I gotta confess, I only know of her for that. I have not seen one acting credit to her name.
I've
one.
not heard one acting credit, but I've definitely seen some.
I saw her on SNL and she was okay. That show hasn't been funny for a long time, so that bar is fucking low. But she actually nailed it in the skits that I did see because it was all just her kind of making fun of everybody likes how her boobs look in tight clothes. That was the joke. And it killed every time. I enjoyed it.
Damn right it did.
That's solid. I don't know. It's like she's fine. She does look. I said this before. She looks kind of droopy. I mean, none of this matters. She wouldn't fuck me anyway. But like, she looks droopy to me. She looks like she has fetal alcohol syndrome. Her jaw is always open, and she's got these like zonked out like antidepressant eyes.
Theo, you don't have to show off for my wife. She's not even here. So
But she
says the same thing. She's like, they only like her for her body. It's like,
no. Well, okay. Here's the thing. It's like, well, okay. You gotta understand. Most of these people they've never lived in a major metro. If you've lived in a place like Vegas or San Diego or LA, I've lived in all three, or Miami, New York, any place where hot girls go to do slutty shit, then like Sydney Sweeney would.
I'm going to defend the face because I know everybody's like Butterface. I'm like, her face is fine. She looks cute. She looks girl next door. She has that look that's attainable. And let's take a moment and kind of look at what Hollywood or the music industry is doing to every attractive female right now. They all have, they slowly all start looking the same. Like they've had the same cheek, lip fillers, and Ozempic face.
Yeah.
They all look like gray fucking aliens, man.
Well, there are three things she's doing that really is helping her look for a lot of guys.
She looks like a girl that might smoke weed with you outside the drive-in and possibly put out. That's kind of a welcoming.
Yes.
She's barista hot. She's barista.
Yes,
hot.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great way to put it. There used to be three girls at every grocery store in America that were that hot.
Barista hot.
No, there's not. It's a good thing. Before this country was so fucking fat and hopped up on psych meds, it used to be, like I said, three girls at every Walmart in America running cash registers used to look like that. I used to be a girl like that at Blockbuster, Right.
Or like when I one of the places I used to work in my past, where we whoever the morning people opening up, we'd have to take the night before all the money to the bank and deposit it. Whoever the opening person is. And there was that cute girl at the bank, and then everybody would fight to go do the deposit if they knew the cute girl was working. She's a cute girl at the bank, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I heard this same argument when Scarlett Johansson was up and coming. Everybody's like, well, she's just got big boobs, but her face is kind of, she just looks like any other chick. There's nothing wrong with that. But she got the same thing and then slowly became like considered the hottest girl in Hollywood,
which is fine.
But when she was in like I think that movie was called Strange World, and some of her first movies, she was kind of getting that like, nothing to write home. Her face is just, it's like, well, you don't want the weird plastic, sunken in cheek face that they all have. They all look the same.
She doesn't have the liposuction on her face done. She doesn't have any clear plastic surgery. She clearly wasn't like super fat and then like had it all sucked out of her, Ozempic. And most importantly, she looks like
she's not really super skinny either. She actually has cheeks.
I mean, that
most of these girls are. I think she looks like a stoner chick to me.
She kind of talks like one too. I was kind of trying to figure that out. Like her voice is droopy. Like I don't know. I talk fast. I can't imagine talking to a woman like that. Like I'm impatient. I want to respond. I mean, she's probably not talking like that all the time. She's probably trying to sound like sexy for the commercial or whatever. But I don't know. Like there's not, I think what got me, like, here's the thing. I had that commercial had no real impact on me. I was just like, oh, okay, it's marketing, whatever. What?
Yeah, I
got
thought
me-
I like the nostalgia of it.
Yeah. It reminds
I'm
me
sorry.
of when the country wasn't so cynical. And we also had we've been anti beauty in not just in advertising, in movies, and in just everything. We're making things ugly on purpose. I saw a picture the other day of what McDonald's looked like in the 90s versus what McDonald's looked like in the 2000s versus what McDonald's looks like now. And even something as simple as McDonald's, you can see the decline as we slowly turn into a country where all of our architecture is like Soviet box shaped gray buildings.
Everything's becoming sterile, beige, and gray.
Yeah.
McDonald's used to be an inviting place that kids wanted to go to have fun. Now it looks like a DMV. We talked about this a few weeks ago, a while back, and it's extremely depressing. There's no fucking play place. They have this weird fucking pole in the middle where a kid puts money in and stands on it for some, and push button tablet games in the corner.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. It's like what they've been trying
Where's
to
the
feed us.
Jeremy ball pit? That's you get your immunities that way too. Fuck.
But, it's like I grew up and I remember seeing ads like this when I grew up, and it's like there's been none of this as I've been an adult, and it's like this is the first time I see them. Like it is so nice not to see a fat black dyke on my TV.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, Lawrence Knight for $20 to Samuel the Infamous at yes. Okay. And that's awesome. Thank you for the super chat, man. You don't have to do it, but I always appreciate it. Now, you were saying well, we all know what you said. And
I'm allowed to say that word.
green-haired anti-liberal for $6. What is up, gal? If you want the link and want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. Same goes to you, Lawrence. Just hit me up on X and I'll send you links. At Samuel Evans, I can't believe stop one up. Okay, are you guys having an inside fight in my chat, but giving me money? So I'm fine with it. Do what you will.
That's a problem. Is that supposed to be a problem, Aaron? I like
Master Oboe. They used to have N64s at McDonald's. That was fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they have the video games as long as they're interactive where like two kids can play at the same time, and they have the physical activities like the ball pits and the jungle gym, the swings, all that.
Well, it's just it's such
builds
a
character.
cost,
You get your head stuck in the Hamburglers bars one time, you're a better man when you grow up.
Yeah.
I have to peer over like the super chat bar. It completely covers my face.
Well, I'll just leave it up then. All right. Thanks, Gal.
Appreciate you. Gal, friend of the channel.
But this ad is, like you were saying, Theo, it's a direct response to how uglified and sterile and just Soviet they've made everything over the past decade or so.
Yeah. And
I don't think they realize that they're the joke now. They're not in this whole shrieking about everything and making everything as ugly as possible. It's not cool anymore. It never was. Just too many people were scared of what you would say to them to tell you you're stupid and we laugh at you behind your back. Now we're laughing at you in your face, including American Eagle. I'm going to pull up their amazing response to the criticism of their ads. Let me find that here.
I tried to copy you, but the ad behind me, and it won't set it to repeat, so I gave up.
You what?
I tried to copy you, put the ad behind me, and it didn't.
Oh, you did?
It wouldn't repeat, so I had to keep clicking it. So I gave up. It's back to Mortal Kombat. But no, it's a constant attack on everyone else, and we finally get a chance to have it where normalcy is being brought back, and then we have the world's most chopped women.
Breaking news. I was looking for the American Eagle response, but we've got some exciting. I think if Sydney Sweeney's not your jam, Theo, I think the newest celebrity signed to American Eagle will be. Okay. So let me bring up my screen here.
Yeah, I saw this one. The funniest thing was
Matt Rife just signed an 80-year contract with American Eagle. Well, it's well deserved.
All right,
Matt
that's
Rife.
gonna push my. You know what? That is Nazi propaganda. Actually, I'm switching sides now. I'm done. I'm switching sides.
Do you guys know how many views the Sydney Sweeney video has?
No.
So, American Eagle's last video before the Sydney Sweeney one came out 4 months ago with 742 views. The Sydney Sweeney one came out 7 days ago. It has 2 million views.
2 million.
2 million.
I believe
in
it.
7 days. From 742.
So this is where we're going to have to read the response first, and then we'll talk about it, because I think at first glance, you just think this is a simple ad, a throwback to Americana in the 80s. And when all you had to do is you put a hot girl in your product, and men and women want to buy your product, especially clothing, jeans. You had the Sidney Crawford with the Pepsi commercial that was a big thing. That ad ran, I think, for 5 years after its Super Bowl, the longest running ads, if I'm not mistaken. But now I think they're even more brilliant than just doing something as simple as that. Because here, we're going to read. This is their response to the criticism. To whom it may concern, we sincerely apologize for featuring Sydney Sweeney in our recent advertisement. In hindsight, we underestimated the combined impact of her blue eyes, blonde hair, and general hotness. Also, we did not realize how big her boobs would be. Our marketing team has been sent to denim sensitivity training. Thank you for your feedback. Please stop emailing us.
Wow.
Is that real? Is that really what they
That's
put
real.
out?
That is real. This comes from let's see, I think it was Colin Rugg that posted it, but I've been seeing it all over. It's actually real as far as I know.
Phenomenal. That's literally the best
let me make
response
sure.
they could have given.
Okay, it's actually not according to some X notes. But let's just pretend it is, and let's say that was some, because you got to think that has to be something that somebody in their marketing is actually thinking. Do you think this is where I stand? I think that not only did they want to get people with that nostalgia and just going back to like the simple, what works, maybe they were really trying to rile up that side, because they didn't have to do they could have put Sydney Sweeney in there and anything in the outfit, had to read any fucking lines. They didn't have to say great jeans. I think they did that on purpose because they thought maybe if they just put her there, it might get a little bit of attention from that side and the outrage. They wanted a lot. They couldn't be overt about it. So just by saying something as cheeky as great jeans, they got the response they were looking for. I'm starting to think that it was all calculated just to get that response so that everybody could laugh at them. What do you think? Am I giving them too much credit?
Okay, well, it's also a throwback to the Brooke Shields commercial where they used that pun before in
they did,
like the 80s or whatever. There's an old Brooke Shields commercial that was kind of making the rounds where she was saying the same thing, great jeans and eye color and blah blah blah. It was basically the same pun. So this is a remake, like everything that comes out now that's creative. It is a remake, but gotcha. But at the time, Brooke Shields was like 14 when she did that, so it was kind of fucked up for that reason. Everybody was like, big oof. There's a lot of oof. We learned a lot from
the 80s.
Yeah, we learned a lot from that time. This is like, her supple young body is the object of lust for grown men and young people alike. And it's like, maybe not though. Maybe we don't need to do that. Okay. Maybe not. But yeah, so it's a throwback to that. I don't know. I have to think that I don't know, the idea of them doing it on purpose, I hadn't really considered that. I just assume everybody who works in marketing is like a stuck-up woke millennial woman. I just assume that. So I can't imagine.
One of them got through the cracks.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah, I don't think we're in a day and age yet where we're ready for outrage or marketing targeting leftists, because we've been getting nothing but outrage
Really?
marketing attacking right wingers forever because that's what's in vogue. And I think
And it didn't
culture's-
work.
You're right.
It
didn't.
always backfired.
And I think the culture's getting close enough where we might consider, appeasing the right, but I don't think they want to start by doing outrage yet. I think outrage might be.
I think you're off base. I think I'm right, and it's my show, so I'm going to definitely think I'm right. Because it's an obvious. You could take somebody off the. Hey, we're going to give you unlimited funds to make the best jeans commercial ever that you think would sell jeans. Somebody with a minute sense of online culture. It doesn't even have to be severe. Just seeing everything that's going on right now. Just somebody who's just ever so slight. It could be any asshole. Any three of us assholes could have figured out the formula.
Look, I agree with you there. I'm just saying I don't
because
think that
what did the
they're
Dylan
on
Mulvaney
yet.
Bud Light thing do? It backfired.
Yeah.
What did the Miller Lite when they had the
Women
the
create
commercial saying
alcohol.
about women creating all beer and men suck and haha fuck you men?
Men stole it
Yeah.
from us.
Backfired.
Never claim it.
All you have to do is flip that around a little bit.
Yeah, and so to kind of steelman your position a little bit, think about this though. So the women that American Eagle are trying to sell to are like 15 to 25. It's young people. And the women who are having a hysterical adverse defensive reaction to it are all 35 and up. So it's like the age of those women's teachers and authority figures. It's like hysterical millennial women who were, by the way, not the target audience for the ad. Like, I think it's hard. Millennials are at a crossroads right now where
They're now the authority figure.
they're not the cool kids anymore. They're the nagging, scolding authority figures. We're not Ferris Bueller. We're the principal. And we haven't made a graceful adjustment to that life stage yet. We're all struggling with it. We all adapt to it in different ways. Some people shriek about Nazi propaganda on Twitter. Some of us wear backwards fitted caps. We all have ways of trying to appear younger than we are, right? We do the best we can.
Red.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I'm up to. Doesn't matter. It's nobody's business. The point is, I don't like. Okay, you gotta understand. Back in the day when these women were in college and they were activists, they were writing for student newspapers, and they were tweeting on left-wing Twitter, right? This would have been a fucking banger. You could call out a marketing campaign and be like, this innocuous marketing campaign is racist. And everybody would be like, yes.
Oh no.
Yes. And you get extra credit from your college professor or whatever. You get all kinds of pats on the back. And that was when, millennial women had a stranglehold on the culture. And that was when everything started. Arza, you remember, this is when shitification started to set in. It was when millennial women had that stranglehold on the culture. They're having a hard time accepting the fact that they don't have it now. And so the reactions are getting more hysterical.
Right.
But it's like with Zoomers, a lot of Zoomers, including a lot of Zoomer women, are moving against the left.
Especially the young.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a good point. Arza, the target audience, customer base, Theo, that you described, that teenage to younger women demographic.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're sick of that shit. They are rebelling against it.
Well, like, there's a comment sentiment being posted online right now in response to the outrage, saying, "Why can't we be proud? We have all these black girl magic and melanin is beautiful and all those different shirts out there, and yet we can't have I have good genes." Saying I have good genes does not mean you have bad genes. It's Sydney Sweeney has phenomenal genes. And they are,
and it just means that she's hot, has a symmetrical face, and big boobs.
Yeah.
Be it droopy face, I'll give you that one. But
No.
I mean, couldn't an Asian woman or a black woman have good genes too in that
Yeah,
same
well,
regard?
did you, Aaron, did you see? I sent this to your inbox. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. Did you see that? Because Beyonce recently did an ad with Levi, and I don't think this was part of the ad campaign, but one of the pictures that's come out is a similar picture of Beyonce, and it says Beyonce has better genes. And here's the thing: when they said Sydney Sweeney has good genes, there was no drawing of comparison. It wasn't saying her genes were superior to anyone else's. They were just good. And what's up, Vagabond? We couldn't have a discussion about titties without you, buddy.
To be fair, this ad, somebody added the Beyonce has better genes. It used to just be her sitting there and it said Levi's.
Yeah, so to be fair, this was added by woke freaks. That's what they did. They did this as a deliberate response. I don't want to be that guy, but if she had such great genes, why isn't she wearing her natural hair? I don't want to be that guy. Why did they deliberately lighten her skin tone?
Why is it clear that they put her in makeup, hair, and nail polish to make her look closer to Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, it really undermines their point.
A lot of black women.
And to be honest, I thought Beyonce was a lot cuter when she was still in Destiny's Child and looked,
Yeah,
like
a lot of problem with black women is that they don't rock their natural hair, so it's always a weave or a wig or whatever. So if you're black and saying you got superior genes, but then you're imitating a white woman, then
they'll end a whole basketball game over over that kind of shit,
bro. Shush.
Yeah, so
it reeks of insecurity to me. It reeks of. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Theo. I should take Beyonce off the screen. It appears to upset your dog.
But you
might need to get that dog a little bit of reschooling.
Yeah, dude.
Get it more urbanly socialized.
What I was gonna say is, before my dog decided to get racist, is that the whole thing reeks of insecurity. It's like Sydney Sweeney has good. It's like if we're all hanging out at a bar and Iron, you were like, man, I've been making some gains at the gym lately. I'm feeling really strong. I was like, no, I'm stronger. Feel. Like you guys would be like, bro, you're being weird. You're making all of us uncomfortable.
That's why I don't work out with you anymore.
It's exactly that reason, right? And that's what this feels like to me. Is like, nuh-uh. And then,
like, where you can see it evidently with the T-app leaks.
And welcome to the show, Vagabond. I'm sure you already know what the conversation. Now, unlike Theo, Vagabond's dogs are trained to bark at black people other than himself.
So far, I haven't had any black people come over yet.
And now we know why.
Not like, other than that, the Sydney Sweeney thing, I've just been kind of disappointed in all the people talking about censorship or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I mean, I can go on that rabbit hole forever.
Yeah.
Do you think that UK was allowed to see this ad, or do you think they locked it because they were afraid it would give people hope in the AFD?
I don't know. Like the problem. Okay, so the Sydney Sweeney thing. Okay, I do know it's an old ad. They were just like rehashing it again. It's just most people don't know, and it's just like selective outrage. Even if you point it out, like, hey, this is not what they mean. It's a good pair of jeans, or whatever.
Do you think that's even what they think I don't think that they believe the bullshit they're saying. I don't think it's a Nazi dog whistle for eugenics.
It's the same thing.
You're just mad that a cute white girl's on a commercial. That's it.
Yeah.
We had a decade of frumpy women and men modeling women's clothes for the better part of a decade.
So it's mate suppression.
Not to pull a Jordan Peterson, but what do you exactly mean by believe? Because I honestly think that these women have convinced themselves that it's Nazi propaganda so they can feel better about being angry.
Okay, I got an answer for this. So it's a rationalization of their gut emotional response. Like they had an emotional bad response. They felt bad. Because the other thing is, look what their response was. Because the response of Beyonce has better genes, but Beyonce is like 44 years old. And Sydney Sweeney's 25. And all the women who are upset about this are, I'm ballparking them at 38 to 47, given that, or 38 to 48. They're in that 10-year range. They're in that kind of like they used to be the cool hip millennials, right?
Well, the problem with the Beyonce fans too is they want to have Beyonce be the best at everything. So like even the Cowboy Carter album, which fucking sucks, and it's not even
It's
country
not country music. It's not.
Yeah, so like they'll
Black people can do country music. I've heard it. That's not it.
Yeah, it's not country music. There's been black musicians in country that are 1,000 times better than Beyonce. But besides the point, that Beyonce is not even country. It's just, I mean, I could throw on a cowboy hat and some boots and then start singing and then claim I'm country.
We've seen you get your square dance down too. So
yeah, I don't even think Beyonce can even square dance. So I don't even think she knows what bulldogging is. And like,
well, she can square dance. She just has to use a different square.
But the thing is, it's like they want black people to. Well, it's not even that. It's a bunch of white liberals that have selective outrage. Of course, you got black people who attach themselves onto it because they got no self-esteem on like or even actual pride. Because if you had actual pride, you wouldn't be like trying to be the best of everything, or we're the first Japanese and all that type of bullshit. You know, and then even if someone was racist.
Like dude here was saying, it kind of reeks of insecurity. It's like, why not be proud of the accomplishments that are there? Because there are plenty.
Yeah. If you're like, well, it's like Vagabond saying, it's like if you're secure in yourself, then you don't have to put other people down. You can see other people win and just keep it pushing. You know, like what? And this is what I'm saying. It's all mate suppression. Like, okay, if every model is a fat broad or a man, then I can be like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. You're so pretty. I don't actually mean that, though. If I'm a millennial woman in this situation, I don't actually mean that. What I mean is keep putting those people in ads because they don't make me feel insecure about my body. Now, to be fair, millennial women came up in the era of just public media body shaming, where Britney Spears was a totally normal sized person and they called her fat in public. And like what they called fat in the 2000s was absurd. And we gave millennial women body issues. And I totally agree with them on that.
We didn't do shit.
We didn't.
Gay men did. Gay men and catty women did all that.
Leave me out of this.
Yeah, we weren't complaining, bro.
And they're the ones that are now like leading the feminist charge.
Well, there was another, I forget who it was, but there's a hair group that had their own new spokesperson come out and do their brand new phenomenal ad. And it's a guy in a dress doing a hair ad.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Gen Z is also tired. You know, there are legitimately attractive Gen Z women. I don't know any of them, unfortunately, but they do exist, and they're tired of being told.
I'll say this though: if you're gonna have a guy do a hair commercial and shit, at least bring back the hair metal bands or some shit. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to do that shit, then just have some rockers just do some hair commercials. There we go.
Yeah. Well, and also the other thing too is like women are legitimately a lot fatter now. Like it's actually true. Like, I mean, maybe we should have body shamed them. Maybe that was the right idea. Because that kept them in line. And then we started doing this body positivity thing. We put them all on antidepressants and we said, eat whatever you want. You're doing amazing, sweetie. And we started putting fat bitches in magazines. Then we started putting men in magazines wearing women's clothes. Now all the women are fat and insufferable. Maybe it's good to have standards.
And a lot of those body positivity influencers, where are they now? Oh, they're dead.
They died.
A lot of them.
Or
the thing is, it's mostly other women that like prop them each other up. Like, okay, same thing when you go out into like eat to a club or some type of social setting.
Yeah,
you're talking to the hot girl, and then the obvious fat friend comes along. Is like, oh, she's too good for you or some shit, and they keep walking along, even though the chick was obviously interested. But like, you got the whales.
Why is there always a fridge guarding the snacks?
Bingo.
Yeah.
I didn't make that up. I heard it.
That's why you need a guy like me to fucking jump on the grenade for you. I would do that for any of you, by the way.
That's because you gladly would take her home. I know what you're into.
Yeah. I like the ripples.
Oh no, guys. I got that one. Don't worry about it.
Taking one for the team.
I saw her crush a watermelon between her thighs in the parking lot. I'm not going to put any of you through that. It's all me. You and Vagabond would be fighting over the bitch. You already know this.
Hey, there's more pushing than the cushion, they say.
Or you're going to be Eiffel towering it and high-fiving each other.
Guys,
Fuckers.
she's big enough for the both of you.
Bro, Vagabond, don't listen to them. I would love to Eiffel Tower a fat white bitch with you.
No, but in like in all seriousness, like the whole like the anti-bullying campaign, that like everything in the name of safety has been worse for people, and like because we're afraid of hurting someone's feelings, not to bring it gun control because we're afraid there's going to be a school shooting, so you got to infringe on other people's rights. It's all we all got to walk on tiptoes and shit, and that needs to stop.
Well, also, with the whole anti-bullying, it was made so nobody would get bullied, right? Well, no, instead, the pretty girls couldn't bully the ugly girls, but the ugly girls could absolutely shame the pretty girls for, not being obese whales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's honestly, that whole thing ended up just being a power grab, and we inverted it. So now instead of cool people having all the power, now whoever can claim the most victim points has the power. So you put all the worst people in charge.
And don't get me wrong. Yeah, there are people that will bubble themselves. I know I can't say the actual word on YouTube or whatever. But overall, the mass majority of people, if they had some bit of shame, they would be like, okay, for guys, it's like, you know what? My chest is kind of flabby a little bit. Let me hit the gym or some shit. So no one says anything when I go to the beach. Girls, they do things to start getting skinnier or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's only natural. And like same thing with like everything on TV being corporatized or whatever. Like you go to Walmart, the toy section is fucking like, what the hell is this shit? No, it's like no wonder why kids aren't tablets.
No, well, Diesel's making a great point. Is like he got bullied for being fat when he was younger, and now he's jacked. There you go. Well, it's like
I gotta call bullshit, Diesel. I've talked to you. I bet you were the bully. If you were bullied, it was like for a fraction of a second. You got jacked at like 8 years old, and then you started like, "Hey, motherfuckers, I'm here to fuck your lives up."
Yeah. Why do you think he got jacked? He got jacked. He realized that the bullies were right, so he brought upon himself to spread the light.
Yeah, no,
he became the champion of the bullies. I'm fucking with you, Diesel.
Well, that's. I mean, that happened to me too. I was a weird person, and I got rejected by. Hey, listen, I got rejected by women who grew up to be fat single moms, and I got bullied by guys who went to jail. And now my life is awesome. I do comedy podcasting. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I crush puss, bro. Like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm doing good, bro. Bullying works. I'm in favor.
Yeah. The other problem is the whole participation trophy. So it's like,
yes, bro.
Like no one's fucking equal to each other. So it's like, I want to be better than the other person sitting his ass over there. So what can I do to make me come out on top? And then when you remove competition and like, oh, well, everyone gets a trophy, everyone's all equal and all that type of nonsense. That ideology is just fucking retarded.
Well, okay. The other thing about that is it gets in the way of your ability to determine what you're actually good at. Some people are good at sports, and they should put skill points in that. Some people are good at art, they should put skill points in that. Some people are good at math, and they should put skill points in that. But if you say everybody's great at everything all the time, then you get in the way of a young person's ability to make sense of the world. You're giving them bad information. So then they're going to get out in the real world where at some point you hit a point where there are no more participation trophies because reality doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. Right. And then you're going to get real feedback. And I think one of the things that we're finding out with with Gen Z being kind of like, snowplow parented and helicopter parented and removing all the adversity, is they get out into the real world and it's like, my anxiety. And it's like, bro, you should have, because if we'd let them have real life experiences, they would have gotten over this when they were younger, and then they'd be much more capable of dealing with rejection in the adult world.
You're 100%, because you have people out here who are like legitimately throwing a tantrum over like, I have a time limit on my exam. I can't use ChatGPT during college finals week. What the hell? Because they were told that they could do whatever they wanted. They were given whatever they could possibly desire.
Learn to cheat like the rest of us did.
They democratized cheating too, so it became too easy. And it's like,
all right,
even now, after doing that, they made the world like harder. It's like it's not even easy to like get a job for us, and now it's like,
I used to do an English
and
class.
Less resilient.
I used to have this giant military fucking backpack where if I had the zipper open a certain way, I can have the backpack was so big, I can have a whole full sheet of piece of paper, just not even folded, just laid out flat, and I could see every answer I wrote in there, and like so fucking cheat on every fucking test and get an A. That's what real men do. You like.
All right, we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna have the volume up. I gotta step away for a minute, but
why does she look
there's
like
a lot
Lily
to unpack
Tino?
here.
Lily Tino's an actual woman.
This is so unhinged.
This is one of my favorite ones. I've watched
Yes.
all of these, and between me, Theo, and Selena, we've only picked the creme de la creme of these meltdowns. And we got a few positive ones too. There's one I'm really excited to show, but we'll go ahead and watch this one first. If it'll play. Oh, I have to hit the button over here. Okay, there we go.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Let the real you shine. Para continuar en español, por favor presione el 1. Pour continuer en français, appuyez
The balls
sur
to have
2.
this in so many languages.
Hi, thanks for calling American Eagle. This is Jess. How can I help today?
Hi.
So before we start, you can clearly tell she's speaking to a ethnic woman, a non-white woman, clearly.
Probably in India or some shit.
It could be a white woman doing a really offensive accent.
That'd be
God, I hope so.
Here's
That'd
the
be
really
hilarious.
funny thing.
If
is-
that's true, Theo, then I am going to go buy so many American Eagle jeans. All right, let's get back to it.
First, I just want to let you know I record all calls that record me, so I am also recording. I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing campaign.
On a marketing campaign?
Yes, I recently saw American Eagle's eugenics marketing campaign where they used that white blonde girl and talked about how good her genes were in a time where racism is rampant in the U.S. and we're imprisoning non-white people in camps. So I'm wondering, like, how much return on investment American Eagle thinks they're going to get that made them willing to sell out our country to white supremacists.
Mm-hmm. I see. Thank you for taking time to share your feedback. If you would like to leave a feedback based on our campaign or the promotion today, you can visit our AE or please visit our feedback button on AE.com to provide your feedback directly to our team.
Okay, so there's no way to, as a student, I can't learn about when eugenics makes sense in marketing? No one on the marketing team can talk to me about that?
Oh my god, she's doing the liberal, the
pursed
I'm
lips.
right, aren't I? And I know I'm so much smarter than you think.
Yeah.
They love that.
First of all,
fuck.
like you're white yourself. Like, what's the problem?
What's crazy is she's like bullying an ethnic woman.
Yeah.
Who has no say in anything. Like
Literally
Cal
has
says.
no relationship at all to this. Had nothing to do with
She's
this.
like calling the fucking return department, like, oh, we'll probably switch
Yeah.
you with a bigger pair of jeans or some shit. And then she gets this phone call like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? I didn't even watch the commercial.
This is why this woman right here is why they made the ad. Because they're not fucking intimidating anymore. Nobody is scared of her like they were 10 years ago, when all she had to do is for any reason call somebody racist or this or that and automatically get anything she wanted. It doesn't happen anymore.
Honestly, I don't
now
think
she's
they made
just some bitch fucking harassing a poor fucking hourly worker at a call center.
I don't think they did it on purpose to piss anyone off. Because look, there's an actual old commercial of this shit, right? With the same tagline. It's jeans. What else do you mean by jeans? Yeah. It's a jean commercial.
I know because she says the blue eye, like, you know, talking about how anybody who has good genes is going to be more attractive, you know.
Yeah,
which again, that could be anybody. That doesn't have. You don't have to be white to have good genes. For fuck's sake.
When I saw the commercial, when they said the word jeans, I'm thinking about the pants she's wearing, and yes, she has a good genes as a white person, but it's just a pun off the fucking name. It's just. Like, it's just fucking liberals don't know the meaning of fucking words and can't put the two together. Like, I think the marketing team's like, hey, Sydney Sweeney is hot right now. It's she did the fucking bathwater soap shit, and like, how could they boosted their sales? Let's get her in our shit. And hey, we had this old commercial. Let's bring it back, but with Sydney Sweeney in it. And then all of a sudden, these fucking libtards are like, oh, how dare you? And like I hear the how dare you from the giant fucking hippo from Rocko's Modern Life and shit. That's the voice that I hear. And then like they're just fucking tripping. I was like, it's just a fucking pair of pants. And like, go make your own fucking commercial if that's you got a fucking problem.
You know, I do want to push back.
I don't know. I really think that they could have done literally anything. I really think this is some brilliant marketing because they knew they could get the response from them. I think that they took a lot of time and, you know, figured out, okay, they had, well, we can always fall back on, we're just rehashing an old ad. What's the problem?
I
think they knew that they would get these people because they're a joke now.
Well, here's my theory. I think
upsetting them is funny.
These folks got upset when they weren't trying to upset anybody. But they're like, it's like the marketing person that works at fucking Wendy's and Twitter. And like they have one of those people that just knows how to like, okay, we're getting backlash from these weirdos, but our sales are up. Let's make a funny ass response that'll boost even more sales. That's what I think.
Oh, real quick, Blue-Eyed Scorpio. Hold on, where did that go? Oh crap, I lost it. It was funny though. He said, "My jeans suck, but my whiteness is awesome," and I thought that was funny.
You know, Vagabond, you said that Sydney Sweeney's hot right now. She's gonna be hot for a very long time. Let's be clear.
Well, that's
she's
what I'm
gonna
saying.
Age like fine wine.
Like they probably whoever was their marketing team manager, like they probably hired the girl that works the Wendy's Twitter, and they're like, they saw the backlash they were getting from the weirdos, but their sales were up, and that person was like, "Oh, let me handle this."
That's what I'm saying. I think that they were looking for a reason to get a backlash from them, and that shows the cultural shift. These people are a joke now.
Well, what I'm saying is the backlash was just a beautiful happen. They weren't trying to make it happen. It just happened.
I disagree. I disagree. I see what you're saying, but I disagree. I want to give them more credit. I think this was calculated, intentional, and fantastic.
Well, here's the thing. All right, we're going to know if you're right pretty soon because, you know, there's nothing new under the sun. This could be a trend of and we'll see how their
already
sales do. Like, okay, there's a big spike. I know they're doing well. What am I thinking? Wasn't there another thing that happened that was kind of like this recently where somebody did something anti-woke by accident and they sold a bunch of stuff? Am I thinking of something? Does anybody know what I'm talking about, or am I just bullshitting?
You're probably right.
I can't remember what I'm trying to reference here. That's okay. But that point is, I want to make my point about mate suppression again. If you had to guess, let's say you were out in public and this was your ugly dog wife, and she was suddenly upset that Sydney Sweeney walked into the room. Not Sydney Sweeney, but a Sydney Sweeney approximation. Walked into the room and she suddenly started making this face. Why would you think that was? Just using fewest possible assumptions. Why would you think that this ugly dog woman would be upset at the existence of Sydney Sweeney? Just if you had to guess.
Because I took a peek.
Just pure sexual jealousy, right? That's it. And because we looked at her, we collectively, the male gaze, looked at her instead of looking at ugly dog woman, right? We did that. And she doesn't, that's not fair. That's not
That's
fair.
what I'm saying. The eugenics argument's all gaslight. It's all bullshit.
Yes,
that face, like
reality.
you said, this face says it all. She's meant, look at her.
Everyone who's ever had a relationship with a woman has been out with a woman and she's made that face and she's like, well, she's not all that. Or I heard she has herpes or she gets peed on or whatever. She's got some bullshit gossip about why that woman is not actually attractive. And you're like, no, honey, I don't even think she's, you got to fucking co-sign it because, you want to get laid later.
Well, you know what? I know. Okay, here's another instance that happened. Hannah Barron, right? She was just doing her normal video of her catfishing or some shit, and some leftist weirdo chick from like some other country or whatever was like, you American men think this is hot that a girl can go jump in some mud and catch some catfish and shit. And then the out of nowhere they're like, well, yeah, of course we think this shit's hot. And she drinks beer, she goes shooting and hunting and all kinds of shit. That's a fucking amazing. And then like her whole shit just blew up like crazy. Hey Diesel.
Hey, Diesel's here. What's up, man?
We're about to get bullied. Everybody hide your lunch money. Diesel's here.
Hey, I never bullied anybody, man.
That's
No,
'cause
I
you
take
think
that
they
back.
deserved
I
it.
could
But-
say something. Maybe I did like in 4th grade or 5th grade, but no,
But
man.
y'all does everyone remember the thing with Hannah Barron? Or is it just me? Yeah,
Right,
I think
remember.
Wait, is that that redneck chick from like?
Yeah.
where she was like,
yeah, man, that shit. Even I'm just like,
She
man,
like
that's too
she
country
like
for me.
has like a bikini on. She's all dirty and fucking has a really thick accent. And then she grabs a catfish with her bare hands with her fucking
Yeah.
arm down its throat.
her whole account blew up because of it. Then
It's a
even the
real-
Hawk Tua girl was like, okay, she said that one Hawk Tua shit, and then that shit blew up. And then of course
the Hawk Tua girl. Ugh.
Ugh.
I know.
Not for
I'm
me.
just-
Not for me, dude.
But I'm saying these are instances where like some random shit, and of course you got the harpies out there that are angry, and then that's the more we go, okay, let's prop up this one chick or whatever. I think it's one of these instances.
Right. Now let's go ahead and let's finish listening to this this woman harass the probably Indian hourly worker for American Eagle, who has nothing to do with the ad department. But let's go ahead and finish.
Since we are focusing on online purchases, we are not able to.
Okay, is there a way I can call like the business headquarters or something?
You're breaking up. Sorry.
Such fucking entitlement too. Is there a way I could call the business line? Like,
I said, is there a way I can call, like, is there like a business HQ line that I can call to maybe speak with the marketing team and ask them how they got so wise in their ways?
If you're asking our corporate team,
Yes.
I can give you the number so that you can contact them directly as well.
Fantastic. 672. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else that I can possibly assist?
oh, wait for this. After giving this woman hell for about 30 seconds of her life that she'll never get back, she lays this on her.
That's it. Stay safe. You're working for a company that sounds like they might sell you out if you're stateside.
What are you talking about?
I
You know
You
what?
freaking nutty Fruit Loop
Because
idiot.
clearly she has a foreign accent. Therefore, she must be illegal because
Yeah.
all immigrants are therefore illegal and therefore going to be deported.
These brainlets don't
You
seem
see
to
how-
understand what the difference is between legal and illegal. And this chick right here, man, is like a perfect example of somebody that should have got yelled at a long time ago. This is the entitlement trophy generation, participation trophy, whatever nonsense. At times, it just somebody should have just been like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like
Yeah,
several times.
She should have had a long-term relationship with Sean Connery. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah,
All
but
right, Mindy Wheeler, real quick. You guys want to know my explanation for a lot of this behavior? Toxoplasma gondii. The mind control parasite. 40 million people are infected, 30% of the population.
Effectively, if you've ever changed a litter box, you
Don't
are
know
infected
anything
with
about
this.
that, but I am.
Yeah,
intrigued.
you get it from cats.
That's why pregnant women can't change cat litter boxes, is because that'll actually cause them to miscarry.
Yeah, man, cats got all kinds of man. Have you ever look? All you gotta do is like take a whiff of like, I don't know what like happens inside of a cat, but somehow it turns water into like a nerve gas. Because whenever cats pee, it comes out. It's like some kind of, I don't know, man. They should study it and use it in warfare because like that stuff's toxic, man. Yeah, cats
It
carry
is.
all kinds of parasites,
But also,
man. They're
we did
nasty,
miss
dude.
we did miss one important thing from this video.
But I mean, they do cute things with toilet paper rolls and milk rings.
Oh, they're
So,
adorable
very
watching videos. That's all I watch on all day is
Okay,
cat
what's the
videos,
bit over there,
man.
my bet?
No,
All right,
but
let's finish this one real quick.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead, Vagabond. Then we'll finish it. Oh shit!
well, we can finish the video.
Ah,
Or-
she
That
was
the end of
done.
it. That was the end of the video. Yeah.
She was
But no, there's
done.
one
She
thing
was
we're
done.
missing though. That happened at the very beginning of the video. One of the first things she says, the audacity to have so many languages. She complained that their customer support had multiple languages on there.
Right, because they're clearly a Nazi company that is
It should have been just straight up
propping up
German.
eugenics.
And then
by
after
having Cindy
after-
Sweeney.
after bullying this ethnic woman, she then tries to be like, "Hey, I'm on your side. I'm one of the good white people who isn't going to sell you out because obviously you're an illegal immigrant."
You know,
Like-
Mhm.
you know the
Crazy.
other dumb thing about this, the whole eugenics thing. I bet you, if you bring up Margaret Sanger and what Margaret Sanger wanted to do, she
Oh,
would
they won't
totally-
want to talk about that.
Yeah, like she would ignore that
Mm.
shit. Like talk about actual eugenics or some
Right.
bullshit.
Just look up Margaret Sanger. By the way, that's the founder of Planned Parenthood. Go
Oh,
ahead and
yeah.
look up some of her gem quotes over the
I
years.
endorse all of them, by the way.
Fuck off. God damn it. Why do we take you anywhere, Arza?
You need the Gen Z.
All
rep.
right. We need a palate cleanser. So this is actually a really funny one.
She at least
And
thought.
it's not a she. It's not a she. It's not a she,
Is he
actually.
hot?
But
that's up
I
to
do
you to
agree with
decide.
Mindy with the 30%.
Oh,
Oh, I
that's
know this guy.
He's not hot.
Well, we all know how you feel about eugenics, so I'm not surprised that you feel that way. All right. Let's hear. This is his response to the Sydney Sweeney ad.
I don't understand why women allow so much misogyny to come from gay men. Zesty or not, you're still a grown-ass man telling women that they're not good enough at being women. Some of the biggest critics you will see about women's appearances, about the way they dress, about the way they do their makeup, is coming directly from gay men. And I'm not even going there about the trans women debate because that's a whole nother conversation with some intersectionality. But when we speak specifically about the gay community and the way that men are telling women that they're not serving enough cunty energy, to me it's like, how are you hating from outside of the gynecology office when you can't even get in? So one day, I hope that the girls are ready for a conversation about how a lot of these gay men want to be women, and that is the reason why they are attacking you so harshly. Being a gay misogynist does not make you iconic, it just makes you a pretentious bitch. I don't understand.
Okay, I thought I had the one.
Bud.
He has a great rant about the Sydney Sweeney thing, and I thought I had that one. That's a wrong clip, but
I mean, that's kind of tied.
we'll
to
find
it,
it
you know,
later.
a lot
That
of
was
these-
still a good one.
Yeah, it's still
The guy
good,
puts
man.
out bangers.
He's
A lot
right,
of-
man. It's like they want to be women. So
He's 100% right, because we were talking earlier about the body image crisis of the 90s and 2000s, where the 90s, that was something else. So that was during the heroin chic thing, and all those chicks just looked like they were fucking dying, man.
Well, to be fair,
And straight men did not find that attractive. I don't.
that was for
single
gay men.
friend in high school that had a Kate Moss fucking poster in their room. Not one. We had fucking Sidney Crawford. We had
Kate
some of
Moss.
the more cultured men had fucking Elvira and Betty Page.
Yeah.
I had Denise Richards, man. I had a wall like when I was in college, man. My dad got like a color printer, and I was like, oh boy. So I found all the hot chicks that I could think of at the time and just printed off 8x11 like pictures of them on that printer. My whole wall was nothing.
Put them
but
on your
women.
ceiling or in your wall?
No, on just like a one wall in the house we were renting, man. It was
Man,
like I had
I used
like
to get
Denise
my-
Richards. I had that chick from E.
I used to
like
get my
those,
posters
Jules,
from
what's her
Suncoast
name?
Records.
we've spoken about in the past how women who are somewhat attractive will tell similar levels of attractive women that certain things are attractive to make them amplify themselves. So like shaving the head and whatnot.
Mm.
And these gay men, I don't think they want to be women, but they want to be hotter than the women. They want to be
They
competition
want
because
they
wanna
want
outrun other
to
men.
lower the value of the women around them.
Yes. Because that way they can be more pretty
Right.
than them.
And even my wife was friends with a lot of gay men. A lot of them were cool as shit, and we're still friends to this day. Some are some complete fucking assholes. And even her and her sister, the really, really 10 out of 10 hottest chicks, they would still tear down constantly. If it wasn't, the way it was, the makeup, if it wasn't the makeup, it was what they were wearing, and it was just nonstop. Oh, I'm just a bitch, so it's okay. Like, no, dude, I don't care that you suck dick. I could clock you in the face right now.
Also, a lot of these gay guys that act like that, they're not really gay because they'll walk around, they'll slap girls on the ass, they'll give them aggressive
I've
hugs,
seen
they'll
that.
pop a feel occasionally.
Well, I'm
And-
telling you, there's this black guy I see at every con here in Georgia. I swear this dude is faking it. That's
They're not
just-
faking it. They're bisexual men who pretend
It's
to be
the
hyper
Pedro
catty
Pascal
gay.
game.
yeah,
I'm only so gay that I'm non-threatening.
No, that's the ones you got to worry about, man. Those are the ones.
I know a
man.
chick.
Yeah.
One of the chicks I know just started posting pictures with him for she was dressed up as a Vaporeon, and I was like, I know this dude's faking this shit.
Yeah.
You know, in
Crazy.
terms of human
It's-
Pokemon relations.
Yeah, man, I would have. Man, are you kidding? Back in the day, if it would have been like, wait, we can go into where the girls' bathroom is if we say we're what? Holy
Well,
shit,
people are
bro.
doing that in
We'd have
prison right
plotted.
now.
We'd have plotted on that back.
I'm
in the
gonna
day.
try out the
Turn it around.
Pedro. I'm gonna try out the Pedro Pascal thing. It's like, excuse me, sir, do you mind if I finger bang your wife real quick? It's fine. I have anxiety. I mean,
No one's gonna believe you. You already look gayer than Pedro.
I look anxious. I'm anxious.
No,
God,
but
just
I
there's
have
already
gay anxiety.
instances.
Overexposure.
There's
Blech.
already instances of dudes getting women pregnant in the female prisons where they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't need to have surgery. I'm transgender." They
Well,
transfer the person.
That was
over.
funny. Like on the Crowder show one time, Alex Jones was on there talking about, and they did this like little skit about immaculate conception, about that same thing about the chicks getting pregnant in the women's only penitentiary. 'Cause They
Yeah.
were letting some of those
Well,
in there, man.
immaculate.
Shit. Well, I mean, listen, do those male guards have anxiety? You know,
No.
I mean,
But no, but there was a case where a guy he's like, well, the whole thing was like, oh, all I have to do is say I feel like I'm a woman,
Well,
and they'll just transfer.
There was that high profile case. In fact, Scorpio kind of reminded me of this. This guy was in prison for life. The only reason he got life and not the DP, not the one you pervs are thinking of, the other one, was he went ahead and copped to it, got a plea deal for life and not the old Zapparoni. And decades later, he realized, oh well, I think I'm a chick now. And the governor, I think of California at the time, went ahead and moved them to the female facility. This guy was in there for the S assault of a mother and daughter, followed by taking them out.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, see,
but,
that's the other problem.
that state is
He was a woman all along, because chicks do that.
yeah, they sure do, right?
See,
Yeah.
the thing that's main. I know people want to ban a bunch of stuff, but that's the other problem is weak judges and weak prosecutors. Like all these
It's not
fucking
weak, it's
Oh,
intentional.
it's not weak, man.
I
It's
think.
intentional. You're exactly right, man.
yeah. Well, like either way, it's like well, we're gonna the bails. Like what was it? The one in Cincinnati, the people that got beat up in Cincinnati, Ohio, and the bail for one of the guys is like $400.
Right.
And then he just pays his 10%, which is like $4 or whatever, and he gets or $40.
Well,
Like
they're already saying, hey, that couple, they probably said some things that they shouldn't have said. So, they had it
Oh yeah,
coming,
because
according
saying
to
the word is definitely an excuse for
Cincinnati
murder. Or something, or
city
attempted murder.
councilwoman that has since deleted her entire online profile. God. We're here to talk about Sydney Sweeney, though. So let's get on. Speaking of women in prison, look at this fucking charmer.
Ooh,
Oh,
holy
rough.
T-app.
Dude, you don't see any hot chicks trashing Sydney Sweeney, man.
Oh god, she looks like she's like CGI'd and she's sucking my soul out. And that's like the face that they animate women making when they like absorb people's souls.
All right, let's see what she has to say.
If anyone from American Eagle who was involved in the creation of Sydney Sweeney's most recent advertisement booked into my Pilates class, I would give them the hardest exercise class that I was capable.
Let's stop right there. Pilates class?
the Pilates class ain't
no.
working. I'm sorry.
Oh no, not the hardest Pilates class you've ever experienced.
Bitch, I jogged 2 miles out
So,
in 93
her
degree
voice-
heat today.
Her voice is annoying as shit. Like,
This is actually
damn.
so important because you guys
I-
are making a good point.
I-
That's actually what she's conjuring in her mind is the worst thing she's ever experienced, and she wants to inflict that on someone else. So this is the best she can do as far as making a threat. Now, I want you to imagine the sort of life she's had if that's the worst torture she can imagine.
Now,
That's
question,
the
do you guys think
worst thing she can imagine.
do you
Oh, you gotta
think
rewind.
she actually
Pilates
got herself to
class.
cry, or do you think she put on makeup to make it look like she's got runny mascara that she wipes
Is
away?
Pilates
Red?
like what is it like
It's similar to yoga.
yeah, I was gonna say in like aerobics or something, whatever that.
No, it's like yoga, but with resistance bands.
Yeah, it's challenging. I mean, it's like, especially if you're not used to the movements, it can be. It's challenging. It's like you'll get sweaty, but like she's like threatening to inflict mild sweatiness.
No, no. Whatever we do.
Oh
mild
no.
sweatiness.
It's funny. She gets a bunch of fucking based women that want to just test themselves to the limit. Like gal, like, I'll go to your class. Fuck you, bitch. Bring it.
Oh man.
While you got like
Of
Marjorie
doing?
Taylor Greene like doing pull-ups and lifting weights and shit.
Oh yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene was like doing the Green Arrow from the Arrow Show. Fucking like pull up, like
The
jumping up to the
salmon
next.
She
thing.
also did some bizarre stuff and I was looking at what she was doing. I was like, what the hell is
Well,
that
you know,
woman
she was in the what's the workout shit that people make fun of all the time?
CrossFit. I don't know.
Yeah, CrossFit.
Yeah.
Where like
one of the
everyone
things
calls
she
it-
was doing was some kind of pull up. It looked like she was having a seizure. I was like, I busted out laughing, and
What-
I was like, I would not be posting that video.
Yeah, it's because all the CrossFit people think they're like the best or whatever. I mean, it's better than whatever this chick right here on our series is doing.
Well, let's hear the rest of what she has to say.
On the lightest possible spring load with 0 breath cues. And I would make it the toughest exercise class that they'd ever experienced
Oh no!
Yeah.
in their lives.
Quivering.
She could have just said she's going to
If
waterboard him.
anyone
You could have said waterboard him, and that would have been way
No.
more menacing.
No,
No,
please
uh,
don't throw me in
I-
that
What she's
briar
threatening is
patch.
she's going to tell you when to breathe.
You know, if I ran,
You're gonna do
Guantanamo-
something that might possibly make me more hot. Please stop.
if I ran Guantanamo Bay, I would let the prisoners just listen to this lady rant.
Oh,
This is
God, man.
just
Right.
I'm telling you that, and then like
I'd rather
that-
listen to some fucking chalkboard with like.
no, man. You could. What was that video that the that Star Wars chick did from the Lesbo Star Wars show? Man, she did some song.
Like,
man,
I don't know.
that's Guantanamo Bay right there.
The more this chick talks, the more air I'm gasping.
Oh God!
All right.
Like,
All right.
Things get worse.
Let's see.
And I would make it the toughest exercise class that they'd ever experienced in their lives. Who was, if
Oh no. Oh.
I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
She
That
definitely
voice
uses
is
teeth.
horrendous.
These people are broken, man.
She's
She's
like,
so
she needs a
she's
breath.
so
in
mad.
between
She's
each
so
word or
mad.
some shit.
You need exercise, woman. It'll give you some self confidence, and then you won't be worrying about somebody's. I mean, imagine going out of your way to take whatever that video thing she just put out was talking about an American Eagle ad, because I guess it's
Right.
I guess they all got the CIA talking points, man. That went out. They just
Well,
like, you know,
here's the thing. I'm glad you said that, Diesel, because this isn't just crazy, hilarious women on TikTok. I mean, this is mainstream, and this is in a death rattle, but they're trying to keep this going.
yeah.
This is from MSNBC. Sydney Sweeney's ad shows unbridled culture shift toward whiteness.
Word.
Back to normal.
They could have reworded that to a cultural shift
Towards hotness.
against ugliness, against wokeness, against anything, but they went toward whiteness.
You know, I hope
Because-
American Eagle sells
because
like
she's white.
t-shirts.
Oh,
I wanna-
American Eagles, like they're gonna be. I kind of
Like,
want to buy something from them.
yeah, like I want a big logo on a T-shirt, and I'll just walk around in that motherfucker.
American dude, there's gonna be so many American Eagle fucking t-shirts selling like fucking crazy.
It's
right
like
now.
I'm
Here's
not
the
even
thing,
mad,
man. All
but
these
like,
weirdos, all these lefty weirdos doing all this nonsense, man. They don't have any money to buy anything from American Eagle anyway, man.
Yeah, I
They
just
can
want
barely
like, a
feed their
big-ass t-shirt,
300 cats.
Walk around it. I'll go to the blackest neighborhood and walk around it.
Wait a
Like the
minute.
Blackest liberal neighborhood.
What is this? This just came in my DMs, I think, from Theo.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what we got here.
Good grief. What is this?
Oh,
I just hope it's a good time with the locals. Oh,
The
God.
noise you made. Just fuck.
God.
make sure I got the volume up.
I'm not a moment. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I
Yeah, you are.
am Chica.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Calvin Klein. I am not
No,
a moment.
I agree.
I
She's
figured
a
it was
I'm a
force
force
with,
to be
and that
reckoned
An
force is
ad
called
for
gravity.
industrial strength couches.
Lord, that's a big
I was gonna
bitch.
say that couch, man.
Look at the sag.
Thing is,
None of her
honestly,
fat.
if that girl, was just not 4 sizes, 4 human being sizes too big. Now, I'm not talking about pants size. I'm like 4 people and 1 too big. She'd probably be pretty cute, but what the?
Nah.
Somebody told her that this is okay and
It's
love this.
Man,
You live a shorter life. It's
Thank
fine.
God for that.
What up, dog?
should have had like this should have been a couch commercial, and then
Yeah, what-
and then tell us where to get this couch to withstand everything.
hmm
I didn't even know, man. When did Calvin Klein start making stuff for behemoths like that, man? Didn't everybody in the
Well-
90s, man? Everybody looked like they had they were on AIDS and heroin, man.
Yeah, heroin
we were
chic.
talking about earlier, man.
A lot of
Everybody-
these marketing
sickly,
brands.
like they done shooting up behind like a dumpster outside of like a Nirvana concert.
Well, see,
Yeah.
a lot of these marketing brands, a lot of companies now, they're hiring Gen Z people where they don't know anything. They don't care about the culture of whatever the IP is, right? Same thing, good example, Mindy Kaling for the Scooby-Doo shit, the Velma show, right? Doesn't if she actually cared about the IP, she would have done something to honor it and all that type of shit.
To be clear, she's not one of us. She's not a Zoomer. Don't put that on us, Vagabond.
I don't know. How old
This is where Calvin Klein has gone, though. So are we that surprised? This is from 2022.
See,
Okay, to be
the
fair,
Calvin
I think the
Klein's
same
probably
size
rolling
belly.
his fucking grave.
Was it Calvin Klein that they used to always harp at that was a racist, or is that that Ralph
Tommy
Lauren?
Hilfiger. Tommy
Hilfiger. What was the shit he said? Like, if
Uh,
I wanted black people to buy my clothes, I'd make it cheaper.
But it was like I was
Dude, that-
expecting. It was like I didn't expecting these guys to be wearing my clothes or something.
Man, that reminds me of something I hadn't thought about in a long time. Like I was broke in college, man. So I went to the store and I bought some like knockoff Tommy Hilfiger cologne. It was called Johnny,
Right?
instead of Tommy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
All right.
Thank you for
Calvin Klein
taking that
dude-
image off. If my eyes could puke, they would have.
Right. I mean, but just to kind of go back to that without bringing it back, that was a woman embracing a pregnant man.
Well,
Which is really
assume
just
that's a woman.
a woman on, who's mutilated herself and taken a shit ton of chemicals to
Well, here's my
not
theory.
look normal.
They want to. I know I said it on other podcasts before, but like they're trying to blur the lines between what is a man and a woman, because
Or
and then
fact and reality.
Well, yeah, in reality too, because then I just saw my weird sister-in-law make a post something on Instagram about how the egg is the one that chooses instead of the first sperm that hits the egg, or some type of bullshit, and it's not the patriarch. It was the most retarded shit I ever heard.
That whole blurring the lines thing, man.
Yeah.
That's like that's to give it to God, man, because
Well,
God created man and woman separate.
Here's
man,
why I
so
think they
try
want to blur the line. It's
between
all with
that.
that John Money guy. It's because
Yeah.
now if the kids grow up seeing that the adults are confused and don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and then kids get to that, it's all the John Money people trying to blur the lines that there's a million genders. Because what's trying to happen is if you can say that a kid has the right to choose their gender, you're basically saying a kid can consent, and that's what they wanted.
Right.
Exactly, man. 'cause
confusion
you're a
is
bunch of
powerful, and
freaking
it's
all
Well,
this
yeah, and if
stuff-
you look at what John Money did, somebody they're still using that guy's research, if you want to call it that.
That's our ultimate goal. Because like, if you're saying a kid has the right to change, then you're saying the kid can consent, and that's where the line gets blurred. And then you got people saying they're trans ages and all kinds of dumb, retarded shit.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
you
see
ain't
Pierce's
fooling
newest
not unless
video-
you can get like I don't know, man, like a skeleton transplant, man, and then other stuff that just going and cutting up a bunch of stuff don't make it's nonsense, man. It's demonic. Trying to get the kids. It's exactly right, dude.
Yeah, Mindy's right.
Yeah, 100%. I did the research, different types of hermaphrodite, and it still always comes down to women can have babies, men cannot. Genitals can be deformed, chromosomes remain. And so that was really just two women in that ad.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well,
a pregnant
we're still
man.
Assuming one of them is a woman.
Yeah. I don't know. That other one looked a little
Dude,
sus.
They have, man, I'm telling you, dude, it's not good jacking all those damn hormones into you, man. I'm telling you, it's going to give you cancer later on, man. That's what
It's
happens.
funny,
with
it
all
used to
of
be
this
that-
stuff,
They're
dude.
not
You
gonna
It
can't
used to be
take
the
the
hippies
natural
were.
medicine.
It used to be the hippies were against all of the don't put that shit in your body, man. Just do LSD and fucking
Now they do whatever they're told.
eat
by,
flowers about it.
They get their it's seriously, man. It's like a hive mind, dude. They get their talking points, man. They're put out, the CIA talking points to come down there, and this is what we're gonna babble on about today. It's gonna be what is it gonna be like? Free Palpatine and whatever.
Look at it. It's much more pragmatic than that. It's not some devilish thing. It's merely you make somebody transition. They're a psychological patient for life. They're a medical patient for life, and they're mentally incapable of conceiving of reality, which means they might think communism will work.
Right.
And see, I'm probably one of the least religious people on the panel. Well, not you are, so we all. but at least among the other three guests. But I gotta say, maybe it's both.
Yeah,
I really.
It's you got people that are consciously aware of that, man, and are doing that. But then you have people lower down that just go along with it and think that it's the getting the blurring the lines and whatnot. But no, man, there is a nefarious purpose up there at the top, dude. And
Yeah,
a lot of the lower
it feels
people
like
lower
both.
down. Yeah, it's a combination
human
of both, and it's not
sacrifice,
just dogs and cats living
and
together.
It's
Man,
like human sacrifice and for profit at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing with the censorship stuff going on right now, right? So it's not just about banning porn. You see, the UK is also banning what they deem to be hate speech or hurtful to other people, or whatever. Yeah. You see, like they had a rule that you can lose your internet access and all that type of stuff, or you get looked into for talking about illegal immigrants or immigrants in the UK.
Right.
So like
and that's why I think the porn thing is that's just an easy avenue in for government control.
It's a Trojan horse, basically.
Yeah, because why would the government push porn, but also want to ban it?
Yeah, well, it's like the Patriot Act, trying to get in there to censor stuff and all that, man. That, dude. Want your own kids and like monitor them.
The thing that people fail to realize, we just not too long ago saw what happened with Alex Jones in Connecticut.
Exactly.
They wanted all his social media, all his accounts and everything. And if he would have he's like the number one example of how far they push it.
Yep.
And a lot of people on the left would agree with it.
And they're still trying to take him off the air. They don't want his studio or his business. They want to shut him up, man. And that's what they've been doing, all kinds of everything, man.
Well, not only that, a few not even a whole 2 years ago, the payment processors were trying to limit monitor what your purchases were for ammo and guns or whatever, and limit you on that. Even if you weren't breaking the law, it was just, hey, I want to buy more than one box of ammo.
Yep.
But my credit card company's saying I can't. Like, you can't give these people an inch; they're going to take more than a yard.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's lighten things up and laugh at this again.
I wonder
this
what
is the face of outrage toward Sydney Sweeney, and we continue.
Hey, American Eagle. Now do black and brown women. Because black and brown women also have great genes that they inherit from their parents. Did you know that?
Yeah, nobody's saying they didn't.
No,
no one said that black and brown women don't also possess great genes. Sophia, what's her name? Selma Hayek has great genes. Sophia something or other, from
Modern Family.
The Modern Family. God damn.
She got great genes.
Man,
Fantastic.
Dude, don't even get me started on Hispanic women. Just, dude, what does it say about these people that the first thing they're just like Sydney Sweeney genes? Did they automatically go?
Okay, here's the thing. They're obsessed with race.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
So they view everything through the lens of racism because they're racist. And you saw it when what's-her-face from the beginning was just dunking on this random customer service agent with a foreign accent, and she was doing it ruthlessly. And then she tried to flip and it was like, hey, you're probably an illegal. So just so you know, the company's going to deport you. So chill out.
You know what I personally also think it is?
Yep.
It's not just a matter of them being racist, because they are. But they see it as the greatest person being praised or the greatest group being praised must mean putting down everyone else. So if I tell a 4 she's pretty, then the women understand that everyone else is above her is pretty. If I tell the 8 she's pretty, the 4 is going to be upset because she's not being included in being called pretty. They see white people as the number one race. So when you tell white people they're good, that must mean everybody else is bad. Whereas if you tell black women they're good, well, all the better ones are still good too because they're black are the lowest according to these races.
Exactly. You can totally. It's fine to just trash white people all day long, man. Because it's not considered, because it's not because of our what is it, nonsense, privilege and all that other.
They see us as legitimate being
commie gobbledygook they speak.
You know what I also think this is? okay, you ever seen the videos where like you got the guy interviewing a bunch of random I'm sorry, Gen Z, I'm gonna keep bragging on you guys that are interviewing Gen Z people like, oh, when was the United States first founded? And then they're like, they can't even think of a fucking answer and shit. Do you think these
name one state?
Yeah. You know what I partially think this is? They don't know there's different types of pants, and the denim is also called jeans, and they just think jeans is talking about like genetics. I think there's enough retarded people out there that's
right.
what they're thinking.
Genetics automatically means eugenics.
No, right. And I do think Vagabond's right. There are some people responding to this who genuinely do not realize that they were making a pun.
Yeah, right. It's pretty sad, man, that they just
humor has been erased from their culture. That whole generation of especially women.
Dude, can you imagine if they watched a few episodes of Sanford and Son or like the Jeffersons or All in the Family? These weaklings would lose their minds, dude. They couldn't handle it.
Oh fuck, we can go more recent than that with Married with Children.
Oh yeah, man, that was so great.
But like we all seen the videos where like they're interviewing people on the street, and then like none of these guys can answer like the most easiest of questions that you should fucking know. And then and like they just heard the word jeans, and they're like, oh, they're saying she has superior genes to everybody else.
I still think they know it's bullshit. They're just mad that a pretty white girl is on an ad.
I think it's
when they had complete control over all of the advertising for so long, they feel their grip loosening. They can feel they're being laughed at in their face instead of behind their back, which is the way it was going for years. And they were fine with that because they always got what they wanted no matter what.
No, I think it's a combo.
Now,
I think you might be partially right, but I think it's a combo. I think there's the retards that don't know that there's JEANS for jeans like in pants.
No.
And then you got the people that don't know GENES for genes, like your DNA. Like I think it's a combo of both. And then you got the fake outrage people.
It's also
Shield talked a little bit about that earlier, dude. Yeah. They
also
they heard about Margaret Sanger or John Money, but they will just plug their ears and go, no.
Yeah. It's also they want to push this racism and split people up, man, because it's all cultural Marxism. That's why when you got when you got Obama back in there, man, he just like everybody. That's when all the race stuff just started ticking. Man, everybody in the 90s got along fine, dude. But they're always trying to divide people because it's cultural Marxism. They couldn't divide people divide them by class, so they did it by race, gender, sexual orientation, not any kind of nonsense like that. And that's why these weirdos are just like what Theo said, man. They just say they see how fucking weird is that? You see everything through race, man. It's so
don't forget,
so bizarre, dude.
We're living through people. Okay, we all know how expensive it is to live in California, right? I know because I'm originally from there. These motherfuckers were like, oh, well, let's raise the minimum wage for hotel workers to $30 an hour because they deserve it. And now they're wondering why all the hotel companies are leaving and canceling all their contracts to build for the Olympics in LA. They don't even know why there's food deserts in certain areas. And when it's fucking obvious, we're dealing with some retarded motherfuckers. Sorry. I ought to give them the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes these guys are just too fucking dumb.
Dude, one of the most
they don't realize if they took we could talk about economics and go to if they taxed less, maybe the cost of living would go down. They wouldn't have to. But that's not the time or place. Let's listen to this dumb bitch. Oh, I got a hit plate.
They also have butts that look really good in jeans as well. But they don't have to fit their butts into American Eagle jeans. And I realize that the point of the ad.
Pretty sure they make American Eagle jeans that fit all butt sizes.
Yeah, man. And see, they can't stand the fact that it's not some ugly, like not that that freaking creature that was on that couch earlier. Not that, man, because that's what they've been shoehorning that shit into everything, man.
I saw that and I got sad because I felt really sorry for that girl because somebody told her she's fine the way she is and she's going to live a very, very short life because of that. That's what's important.
If we're all understanding them correctly, is that you're trying to point in the direction away from black and brown women, right? Right.
I'm so intelligent.
By having a white girl in an ad, you're pointing away.
Yeah. Listen to this. Listen, this is what these lunatics always do. They start speaking in their gobbledygook nonsense, man, and they try to sound condescending, like they know so much more than you. And I'm just like, you know how it is? Yeah. It's that condescending attitude, like, oh, but if they hit this in the head, shut the.
Here's what it is. They're obsessed with race and they don't have any empathy for you. So this is so important about woke people because they scream about empathy from the rooftops. They cannot, they have no ability to create a mental map of how you think about the world. They have no idea what it's like to be a youth. They can't put themselves in your shoes. So they think because they're obsessed with race and they think about race all the time that you do too. That's why they're putting this on you. Everything the left accuses you of doing is what they're doing. That's why they thought Elon was going to put everybody into camps, because if they could, they'd put us into camps. That's why.
That's what they were leaning towards with the clot shot a few years ago, man. Like in Australia and all that kind of stuff, they were doing it.
Well, like we've seen videos too, or of these people crying their hearts out. When Trump even went like, okay, we know he has a term limit of 4 fucking years. He already did the other 4. It's not that bad. We had to deal with 4 years of fucking Kamala Harris's ass and shit. Like, but these guys are sitting out bawling in tears as if it's the end of the fucking world and shit. Yeah. And it's like, dude, like you know, like it's not like he's gonna be Palpatine and the ruling for like the next 1,000 years. And
they're conditioned to getting the way everything they want immediately.
Exactly. They have to. And you notice how they had all of this nonsense from like 2020 on. And you know what? They were still a bunch of sour, miserable assholes that were hating everything. They had all their stuff going and all of their things, but they were still just a bunch of miserable fucks, man.
Well, because it wasn't.
They're just godless, miserable humans, man.
Yeah, it's never going to be enough for them.
Well, like we also have them moving out the United States and going to some other country and being like, "Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe the United States wasn't as bad as I thought," or whatever. Like,
did you see the one girl? I saw one.
Hey, holy shit! Eli Rivera, actually a personal friend of mine. What up, dude? Good seeing you.
Like, I saw this one where this black guy, I guess he went to Finland or whatever, somewhere like the most whitest countries ever. And like everyone's staring at him. Oh no shit! Like they don't. How often do they get black people there? And he's like, there must be racist. No, they're looking at you as a fucking oddity walking down the fucking street. It's like man, I don't know. A lot of these guys are fucking retarded.
Yeah, man. Like, they've been taught to hate this country when it's the best country on the planet.
I also blame fucking George Bush with the No Child Left Behind bullshit.
Oh, and no child left behind.
Oh, fucking! I will blame George Bush for a lot of shit. Fuck that guy. Yeah, anyway, speaking of retards, let's go back to her.
Here's the thing: there's women like me out there, the white women who give a fuck, and the white women who had their mother spend a substantial amount of money at your place of establishment whenever I was a cunt of a teenager back in the day. Okay, and now I'm a mom. And now I will not be spending a fucking dime if she ever asked me to go there.
We're a cunt.
Oh no. So maybe, unless you want to become the next target.
I love how they always smile in these videos. Like,
yeah.
Look at the point I made.
Oh
like,
no, wait.
You're not though. Nobody cares anymore.
Did you hear that last part?
Nobody cares, Rumpelstiltskin.
She says that the American Eagle will be the next Target because the liberals have been going on against a protest of Target, and it's done literally nothing against them except brought the stealing rates down.
You know who fucked up Target was the fucking the right when they like.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're making
like,
tucking bathing suits for children.
kids.
Fuck
Hey, that one
off.
guy, but no, liberals have been doing a counter
children pride
protest.
section.
Oh no! Are you going to boycott the store?
Oh my God! It's probably going to be
no.
just as eventful as the Stephen Colbert protest with 20 people.
You notice is that they defunded
Target
US
already
AIDS,
knows.
man.
Did anybody
They
shop
can't
at
afford to
Target?
pay. They couldn't afford to pay, man, the protesters anymore since they cut off
Right.
the USAID, right?
Did anybody shop at Target during what was it, June this last month?
No, because I'm broke.
Okay. Well, I did. And guess what? The stark difference between Target of 2025 versus Target of 2023 and 2024 is very noticeable.
Oh yeah, man. They hid. They
We're
probably
talking, it went from a section to an end cap.
an end cap somewhere in the back of the store.
Right. Right. And the children's books were nowhere to be found. At least not where I am.
How dare you ban books from school?
All right. Now this one actually did make me feel a little bit bad. Because I feel sorry for this chick.
All these chicks
Let me go ahead and pull this up.
They need to exercise, man.
Because
self-esteem.
This one's more like she needs real I don't know. We'll have to dissect this here. Oh, if anybody needs to check out, just let me know in the private chat. Where is it? Here it is.
Oh, man. Oh, I forgot I can click on private chat. It's been a while since I've done this.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, that got me too. And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not going to believe us until we're hung out there. But then even then, I feel like they'll be like, oh, no. Kind of like they are with.
You have been so brainwashed.
Yeah, that got me
You think
too.
they're hunting people
Yes.
down in the streets.
The reason she feels so much fear and anxiety is not because of anybody that likes the Sydney
nobody-
Sweeney commercial or anything else. It's
Telling
her
everybody-
her own side.
Yeah, they've been telling everybody
You know,
on the right.
Those white chicks that we were just watching have convinced her
that want
to feel
put
this
up
way.
nooses and do all this nonsense, and these people believe this stuff.
I
They think
live
they're
in the
gonna put
fucking
people
South.
down and
They
it's
act like
funny.
there's a fucking clan at the side of every corner of every street, just waiting to accost a black person as soon as you step out the fucking door.
I ain't never.
When-
The only time I ever saw the Klan was some video with people clowning on them, and that was like a decade or two ago, man. And they were like trolling them.
Yeah. Other than that, I have to watch my back more from other black folks. I'm just saying, like, she out there crying and shit. Like, she probably lives in like Chicago or San Francisco. Or some shit.
Broken, man. They have been feeding her so much nonsense. These people live in a bubble of lies and bullshit. I mean, these are the kind of people that actually watch that fake ass news and believe it. I guess.
But
I
see,
mean,
this is the crying shit I was talking about too. Like over and over again, just crying when nothing's actually fucking happening.
Well, it's their double.
Yeah.
They all suffer from double think. They all think two things at any given moment. And one of the things they think is they think they're on top and that the world loves them, but they also think that the world hates them and wants them to die. So they think that they are they truly do believe that like society loves them and that's why their culture is everywhere. But they also think that white people want them all to be exterminated and erased and want us. They think that we want to hang them from a tree. And honestly, I think it's a fetish for some of them at this point.
Yeah, and remember, the number one way that they get power on the left is by being a victim.
Victims.
So how is she telegraphing this, that she's a victim? Well, she's crying, so that means she's emotional. And remember, what's the worst thing that can happen on the left? Emotional upset. Momentary
Yes,
emotional
emotional
upset is
upset.
the worst thing. And she's crying, so she's upset. So that means she's the most important person. And also, she's a victim of racism. and it's the worst. That's the worst thing you can beat. What that means, that's the best kind of victim you can beat. That gives her a ton of power, right? So she's doing this to kind of to signal to other leftists about how oppressed she is and how in danger she is, how much of a victim she is, because that's what's gonna get that support and adulation, and all the positive comments are gonna flow to her.
And it's like this negative reinforcement, and it just builds, and that's how they and it just turns into it's all on it's a house of cards, man. You have to believe all of the nonsense, because if you take one of the if you do, like, look at like J.K. Rowling, one freaking thing, you take one card out of the house and the whole thing collapses, and you're a pariah. It's madness, dude.
The other thing is people are willing to give up their rights in order because they fear something or are afraid, and
COVID's broke them.
Yeah, same thing. But the left, to get all the minority votes and stuff that they get, is you have to keep these people in the constant state of fear, where they're like, hey, in order for to have my so-called perceived protection, I need to vote away my rights to certain things. And that's also what happens. It's same thing with guns. Your fear of school shootings, or you might be shot, or there's the white supremacist who want to get a gun or whatever. So I'm willing to vote away my rights to protect myself for the government protection. And we see that on repeat all the time.
All right, fellas, this has been real. I got to roll. Take it easy, folks.
Later, Holmes.
Okay, right, dude. Have a good show tonight, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, I was going to say, you can leave anytime now.
Get out of here.
All right. Theo Snodgrass, everybody go. Subscribe to Theo Snodgrass' channel. Touch Grass is every Saturday. Absolutely. He's doing some open mic tonight. Getting a new set together. So
can we buy
be looking out for some exciting things from old buddy Theo. Now let's go.
Can we buy that club a round of Rotten Tomatoes?
What?
The club he's going to perform at. Can we buy them a round of Rotten Tomatoes to toss at him?
Oh, well, like Fozzie Bear or something?
No, he's when the people say boo and throw tomatoes at him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I wanted them to throw tomatoes at Theo.
No, but I'm pretty sure we can arrange to have a pallet of bricks set out there. That might be more effective. All right, let's do that.
Anyway, man, we don't want to do that.
Well, you haven't seen him live. I have. Let's go ahead.
Is it that bad? You gotta throw.
No, actually, he's fucking great. Touch Grass Saturdays goes up to Theo. We'll go ahead and finish this real quick.
Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there, but then even then, I feel like they'll be like, "Oh no," kind of like they are with.
No one cares about you.
Yeah,
There's no way she's this upset over a fucking ad. There's no way.
She's all worked up over this whole thing because like this whole race nonsense, man. And they done built this up thinking and making these people think that people are gonna hunt them down in the streets or something. Man, look, most people just like want to be left the fuck alone. Get the government out my stuff. Stop stealing my tax money and leave me alone. I don't care what you do as long as you're not taking my money and messing with my kids, man. I don't really care what you do. And that's pretty much the majority of people.
That's the problem, because the mindset in either the people that are actively pursuing this massive societal change toward basically Marxism, and then there's the people that are just kind of caught in the middle, that are just kind of the victims of it.
Yeah.
Or just go along for the ride, leaning that way. Don't really know the impact. Don't know that they've been fucking fed a false sell of goods or anything.
Well, because like I said, they think they have a monopoly of empathy and caring for other people.
Right.
So, like, yeah, I care for other people too, but I know you can't just give other people. You can't give free homes to everybody. Some people who are homeless on the street is by their own doing, or whatever, right?
That's why they're always trying to lecture you on your shame on you and blah. If you voted for blah and you don't get the blah. And I like it when they start invoking Jesus. Jesus. No. You weirdos don't get to pull that stuff on me and use the moral blah 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 blah. You're the people that want to lock us up over sniffles and lose our jobs and take away our,
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is worth mentioning though that what they don't recognize, what they can't possibly fathom, is sometimes being kind is telling somebody that they're wrong, telling them to shut the fuck up and grow up.
Political correctness. That's when it started.
Or you're in this situation because you put yourself in this situation, and it is your responsibility to get you out of this situation.
Oh, I'll be right back with my dogs.
Yeah, man. You can't.
Must be a black person at the door.
No, he wants to go out.
Dude, man, I don't think if anybody be rolling up on him, he's on the sticks, dude. He's like
strapped. He's got the dogs, man.
It's like every time there's like fireworks. Did he send you a video on 4th of July?
Shooting the guy. Happy 4th of July.
Man.
Love it.
Like,
fucking
is it New Year's or 4th of July? I always get a text.
Vagabond is like living the dream life of everybody.
He's living his
oh
best
my
life,
god,
dude. He's so country.
Fucking
man.
hell.
I'm like he wasn't born. He didn't grow up in San Diego, man. He's officially Georgia. Especially when he found the one place in Vegas where people were doing like line dancing, and he got in there and started doing it. I saw that video. I was like, of course,
it's so good. It's so good. Well, I think I've gone through all of the freakouts. There's a couple, but they're not as good as the ones I already showed.
Yeah, the Indian lady though, I think they're pretty. I don't know, man. They've got some kind of immunity to call to the the help desk or
to being harassed on
they
over the phone.
They're unfazed, man. I'm telling you, it's just like
because they hear it all day, every day, and
it's like they have some kind of switch. It doesn't matter, man.
They're paid such shit. They don't have to care. So she's just like, I'll just use the appropriate pitch, say the right things, and get you the fuck.
Yeah.
Let's see here. If I got anything else, we're probably going to wrap it up here in just a few minutes. This one's kind of interesting. It's actually an American Eagle ad, 2019 versus current. And so here we go. Not a video, just some still images. But this was 2019. Now, here's the thing. They didn't have to pick a woman that large.
But they did it on purpose, man. This was let's find it. Let's see. We've
now.
Yeah. We've got to get all right, now we have to get a rotund person of color. Yes,
I mean,
of course.
yeah. This is the cultural shift. They went so far. And it's not like, oh, you're saying that woman shouldn't exist. No, I'm saying I want her to exist longer by losing weight and getting healthy.
Man. Stop eating all that sugar and nonsense, man. Go do some exercise. Go do some cardio.
And stay away from the slave food.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that fucking episode of the Boondocks with the donut cheeseburger.
Oh, the Luther Vandross burger.
Right. Yes. But I mean, this is why, and I know, we argued about this quite a bit, Vagabond, but I really do think that this was an intentional dig at that side to get a rise out of them, to get that, because it's a jean commercial. Who the fuck are going crazy over, oh my God, I got to go buy some jeans. Now a lot of people are like, I'm going to go buy an American Eagle t-shirt. Man, I'm going to go buy some American Eagle jeans because fuck them.
I think like Bob Ross would say it's a happy accident.
I don't know, man. I think
we can agree to disagree. I think it was fucking intentional. I think that now I'm not even saying that the marketing person that came up with the idea is like based or like, all right, so now's my time to shine. They just saw the writing on the wall on how to make money.
Like you ever remember on like it probably was like not even 5 years ago where they're like the back of the $5 bill has a black man hanging on it or some shit. Remember that?
The fuck no.
Oh, there. Yeah, go look that shit up. So there's a chandelier.
Is it Abraham Lincoln on the 5?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the 5. It was one of the currencies, but at the actual building, there's a chandelier shit, and people were claiming it was a picture of a black man hanging, but you can actually go to the actual building. I forget which one it was, but if you know what I'm talking, if someone in the chat can bring it up. So basically, it was. I think it's also one of the coins. It was the. I think we have a lot of fucking retards that just get upset at everything, and
then you got people that look for everything. You remember what's his name with the pull handle thing that said it was a noose?
Yeah, like I think it was
Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
I think it was a happy accident. People got mad, and then the marketing person was like, "You know what? Let me write a response that's going to be perfect for this shit."
I don't know. I think maybe somebody said,
I don't know.
We used to sell shit when we had like.
I don't know. I think that somebody, if somebody went to school for marketing and they knew, like, okay, you look at the trends of what works and what doesn't. They tried to antagonize one group of people to get outraged, to get sales, and it didn't happen. It had the reverse effect.
The marketing departments are a bunch of blue-haired whales. I'm telling you, it was a happy accident.
Well, maybe one of the blue-haired whales was good at their job, Vagabond. That's all I'm fucking saying. That's all I'm saying, man. It's possible.
You can make the company some money, dude. Because you remember
that is true, though. That's crazy. That's how we have to think. Everybody in a higher position, marketing this, that, you got to always assume that they're a woman with blue hair that is on the left.
Oh shoot!
No, man. Have you seen?
That's most the police chiefs right now.
I'm just saying, like Budweiser thought it was great marketing to have Dylan Mulvaney on. Yeah, I'm just saying,
dude.
Bud Light.
We were watching fucking Hulu or something. Now everything like that you have has ads, so it's like we're just paying more for channels and not having just cable because this is fucking retarded. We got commercials anyway. It's beside the point. The point is we watched a commercial for some form of contraceptive, of birth control, right? And one of the first couples they show her is an overweight lesbian couple. Ugh. Like, we have a time to plan things in the way we want to plan things. Like,
what are you planning for? Is there some dude that's off to the side that you got to worry about, man? Who are you?
Like,
and then there's another commercial for like fucking dandruff, and they give it like a fancy name, like dermis eczema. Like, okay, dude, he's in a movie theater. It's a really skinny, fucking gay looking white dude on a date with a frumpy black chick.
Yeah, man. And it's like two of the and he's and I'm just like, man, God. And all the commercials are ugly like people, man.
It's like, okay, really unattractive interracial couple. Then it goes to a gay couple. And then they're in a couple families. The families looked good. They were all black. The marketing couldn't be more on the nose. So right now, they got to see like that, okay, we'll just we'll just go balls to the wall and throw a hot white chick in something. You know what? Let's go ahead and add some verbiage in there just to piss off the other side. See how it goes. That's what it's not rocket science. It's like an easy episode of Mad Men.
No, because I still think so. She did the what's the Sasquatch soap or whatever that shit is.
Yeah,
Dr. Seth. I think she did that. That was successful. There, she did some other shit that was successful, and it's like, hey, we gotta get Sydney Sweeney on this commercial. And I just think they got Sydney Sweeney like they wanted, and all these weirdos came out and like were offended by this commercial. The reason why I say that because they have an old school commercial with the same verbiage, and it's just a repeat of that commercial. It's just Sydney Sweeney, and these weirdos who are offended by everything are offended again, and they're just
how dare you put a white chick in there, man?
And
they're evil.
I know it could be an accident, but you know what's totally not an accident is what Dunkin' Donuts did right after. This was intentional. I have 100%. This one is 100% intentional. Let me bring this up.
Oh, cool.
We're going to end on this and one more cringe video. Then we're going to call it a night. But let me go ahead and pull. Here's the Dunkin' Donuts.
Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts.
It just kind of happened. Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally. I can't help it. Every time I drink a Dunkin' Golden Hour refresher, it's like the sun just finds me. So if sipping these refreshers makes me the king of summer, guilty as charged.
Okay, that one's on purpose.
Right. And hold on. I got the meltdown video. This one is my fucking favorite. This one is fucking Chef's Kiss. Let me find this shit real quick. God damn it. I've gotten so many. I have to go through so much to find it.
It's got to be torture going through all that stuff.
You know what? I need to go check out what Wendy's is tweeting then, right?
Oh, man.
Another one to be tweeting good would be Arby's, even though they got more employees than they have customers. I think Arby's be Monday
Where
Locker.
is it? I think
there's something. Man,
sent it to me.
Like, yeah.
Well, didn't Arby's just buy some other company and everyone's like, where do they get the money from?
I don't know, man. But I remember in college, they used to have 5 for $5 beef and cheddars, man. It was like 5 of those things for like $5.
I think Arby's is good. It's just every single time I go there, they got more employees standing around than they got customers.
Right. And that's the thing. Arby's too, man. It takes like, if you go to the drive-thru, you automatically know, go park around the side.
Yeah.
And then if you go in, you're going to be waiting 20 minutes and you could be the only one in there.
I'm not tripping.
Then you're like Russian roulette. Am I going to get the shits or not?
Didn't they just buy some other company or some shit with like some $1 billion and everyone's like, where did the Arby's get this money
They're
from?
like they're shipping meth like Gus Fring from Breaking Bad, man.
Arby's got like some they might be working for the cartel for all we know.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's this one's fantastic. This will be the last cringe video of the night. Man, we had so many we didn't get to, but we had a lot of fun. We got a lot of talk. So
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally.
I just got that. Do you hear the cat meow in the background?
Yeah, man.
That's my cat. I'm sorry.
No, you should have told me. I was so happy. You ripped that out of me.
And the cat. I was like, yeah, man, she's a crazy cat lady. And she's got a cat on her shirt.
Oh my God.
My cat's meowing. I forgot to mute myself.
But Duncan was totally going after this chick. Like, it was a personal attack against you, honey.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's coming out with one next? They're getting bold. They were already bold, but
Yes, they are, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I will say this chick does have that nose ring shit, and then she has the size of her haircut.
Yeah, and she's got that bullshit fucking rave beads going down her oversized glasses. Like she's purposely making herself as ugly as possible.
Yeah, man. And that's what they do to like make sure everyone knows.
I'm gonna let my cat in real quick because
they're lefties, man. Like we can't tell.
Oh my god.
Right now. Holy shit.
Oh my god. I can't wait till the weekend. I'm gonna go buy fucking coffee at Dunkin' and go get some American Eagle jeans in the tea.
Yeah, right. I bet their stock's already gone up, man. Big time.
It has. It really has, and it's great.
Shit, they put people in the damn commercials.
We need some insider trading to where Sydney Sweeney's going to advertise next.
Right.
So then I'll know. Oh, she's going to be advertising Arby's. Let me put some stock into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, Arby's don't need it. They're money laundering.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, it would be perfect that she could do. Remember the old school Carl's Jr. commercials where like you always got like the chick eating,
hot chick eating the big
and it would be like even though I'd be watching those just like, man, it's like that's a little bit.
No, they need to bring. See,
really eat like
we would be a proper country if we bring that shit back.
I'm kind of a weirdo when it comes to eating and cleanliness. So those commercials never did anything but gross me out.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
man.
get a napkin, bitch. Get a napkin.
Good grief, man. You see that stuff going on.
It's all over.
Oh man.
All right.
Let's do your stuff.
I got to get up for work in the morning. We had a lot of fun tonight. Let's go around the horn. Let's wrap this shit up. We'll start at the bottom with Diesel. What you got going on, man? Anything?
Might be hanging out with Sevy Friday, playing games or on her channel. Maybe that's about the only thing I can think of. Possibly, it may not even be there. So,
okay. Well, we're gonna get you back on the roads too.
Man.
We're taking a week off because this Friday is the big launch of Von Coleman's third book. So we're just going to be hanging out on his channel, supporting him. So no rogues this week, but we'll get back with you and we'll get you back on there on the regular rotation if you want. And Vagabond, what you got going on, man? When is it? What is it?
This
you know what
Sunday,
I'm gonna ask?
August 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to do all some fancy shit, but I haven't had time to work on it. So it's just going to be a hangout stream for the first couple episodes where I'll probably bring up some weird ass anime and shit. And then we
nice.
And just talk about whatever. Try not to get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized yet. But like, we're going to probably, we'll be borderline breaking YouTube rules. So I'll probably dual stream with Odyssey because I still have faith in that. They just need to get their shit together. So other than that, this Saturday I will be on Anime for the Homies, and if Theo's doing Touch Grass and we're having that debate, I'll be on there too.
All right, and Arza.
Well,
oh man,
your mic keeps cutting out. Just so you know.
I'm probably not sitting close to it. Enough to it. My bad.
But I'm on a little bit of a break from recording. Had to help take care of my nephew. Had to help around the house with a lot of things. So I just haven't had time to record. And so who knows when I go back to that. But when I do, I just post random videos. I'm thinking my next video might actually be a breakdown of a really aggravating argument I had on Instagram with some pro-trans moron who just who failed to give a single argument as to why their beliefs are valid. Couldn't provide a single one. So I think I'm going to do that one next because that sounds like it'll be fun to do. And then I'm going to be on Dash Attack, a VTuber's channel this Friday where Rogues would have been.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. And the weekly Rogues Gallery is every Friday at 5:35 p.m. PST, but we're not going to be doing a show this week. Instead, go hang out over on Von Coleman's channel for the launch party for Phenomenova issue 3. Details will be there. Go sub over to Von's, and we'll all be hanging out over there for the evening and supporting what I think is probably the best independent comic book of the last few years that I've read. I'm going to have a review of issues 1 and 2 up before then. not good at I'm better at live streaming. I mean, well, not better. I do live streaming. I don't do the pre-recorded shit. I'm not comfortable with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go for that. So
just
I
cut
can
out
review
clips.
those books. Gonna try, but other than that, go subscribe to all these gentlemen and everybody else. Theo was here, do that one as well. Who am I messing? Everybody that wasn't here, Bat Saws, Professor Savage Dad, all the usual gang. Go hang out with them when they're around. And we'll catch everybody again later. Have a good night and goodbye.